Action speaks louder than words, but not nearly as often. Do the right thing. It will gratify some people and astonish the rest. A banker is a fellow who lends you his umbrella when the sun is shining, but wants it back the minute it begins to rain. A clear conscience is the sure sign of a bad memory. A half-truth is the most cowardly of lies. A lie can travel halfway around the world, while the truth is putting on its shoes. A man cannot be comfortable without his own approval. Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, and then success is sure. Always do what is right. It will gratify half of mankind and astound the other. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. Any emotion, if it is sincere, is involuntary. Books are for people who wish they were somewhere else. Clothes make the man. Naked people have little or no influence on society. Continuous improvement is better than delayed perfection. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. Don't part with your illusions. When they are gone, you may still exist, but you have ceased to live. Don't wait. The time will never be just right. Everyone is a moon and has a dark side which he never shows to anybody. Get your facts first, and then you can distort them as much as you please. Give every day the chance to become the most beautiful of your life. Giving up smoking is the easiest thing in the world. I know because I've done it thousands of times. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. This is the ideal life. I am an old man and have known a great many troubles, but most of them never happened. I can live for 2 months on a good compliment. Can teach anybody how to get what they want out of life. The problem is that I can't find anybody who can tell me what they want. I have never taken any exercise except sleeping and resting, and I never intend to take any. I make it a rule never to smoke while I'm sleeping. We are all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. The 2 most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. If you pick up a starving dog and make him prosperous, he will not bite you. This is the principal difference between a dog and a man. Out of all the things I have lost, I miss my mind the most. The best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer somebody else up. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. The finest clothing made is a person's skin, but, of course, society demands something more than this. The man who is a pessimist before 48 knows too much. If he is an optimist after it, he knows too little. The more I learn about people, the more I like my dog. The more you explain it, the more I don't understand it. The most interesting information comes from children, for they tell all they know and then stop. The reports of my death have been greatly exaggerated. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. The trouble is not in dying for a friend, but in finding a friend worth dying for. There's one way to find out if a man is honest. Ask him. If he says yes, you know he's crooked. Thousands of geniuses live and die undiscovered either by themselves or by others. Thunder is good, thunder is impressive, but it is lightning that does the work. To get the full value of joy, you must have someone to divide it with. Truth is stranger than fiction, but it is because fiction is obliged to stick to possibilities. The truth isn't. When angry, count to 4. When very angry, swear. When we remember we are all mad, the mysteries disappear, and life stands explained. When you fish for love, bait with your heart, not your brain. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. Wrinkles should merely indicate where the smiles have been. Work is a necessary evil to be avoided. Wisdom is the reward you get for a lifetime of listening when you would rather have talked. You can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. Kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. Golf is a good walk spoiled. I don't like to commit myself about heaven and hell. You see, I have friends in both places. I was gratified to be able to answer promptly, and I did. I said I didn't know. If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you read the newspaper, you're misinformed. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. It is better to deserve honors and not have them than to have them and not deserve them. It is better to keep your mouth closed and let people think you are a fool than to open it and remove all doubt. It is wiser to find out than suppose. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight and the dog. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the great make you feel that you, too, can become great. Let us endeavor so to live so that when we come to die, even the undertaker will be sorry. Life does not consist mainly, or even largely, of facts or happenings. It consists mainly of the storm of thoughts that is forever flowing through one's head. Man is the only animal that blushes, or needs to. Man was made at the end of the week's work when God was tired. Many a small thing has been made large by the right kind of advertising. Never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. Never put off till tomorrow what may be done day after tomorrow just as well. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. Nothing so needs reforming as other people's habits. Of all the animals, man is the only one that is cruel. He is the only one that inflicts pain for the pleasure of doing it. Only one thing is impossible for God: to find any sense in any copyright law on the planet. Principles have no real force except when one is well fed. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. Which quote did you like the most? If you liked the video, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, activate the alarm bell, add likes and comment on the quote you liked.